Hello? We're late. I'm sorry. I apologize for all the things, all my transgressions. I'm being a little late today. And I know. We got 5 minutes till event starts. Eagles Nest Thursdays. WEBCAM tournament. I like to be like an hour early. That oftentimes doesn't happen. So for me, late is like 30 minutes before. If I'm not there 30 minutes before, if this stream isn't live 30 minutes before 8 o'clock, or 30 minutes before whatever event is going on, we're late. So, I'm sorry. We're late. That means round one, the viewage of round one will be a little lower. But that's okay. I will be forgiven. Because, you know what? I forgive myself. Because I'm that kind. Probably take some time for people to walk in, check in, if you will. There's still time to sign up if you are somehow watching this and aren't signed up, planning to sign up. Let me close some windows. I got a lot of windows open tonight. Close this. If I need a calculator, we can close the calculator. We can close Task Manager as a good one. But that being said, I don't know, 2.5 today. It's the last day before 2.5 is officially out for everybody, right? I know some places already have it. You know, Digipanda had his whole case thing today. So people have the product, but it's not official until tomorrow. So today is the last day before an official stuff gets to happen. So reminding everybody that this Sunday will be Eagles Nest's. It's called a case tournament, but is it nomenclature? I don't know. You guys get it. It's called a case tournament, but I feel like, is it understood at this point that when someone says case tournament, they really mean scaling prizing up until a case? I feel like that's standard, but I don't know. There is in my heart, there is always something misleading about it, you know? So, it's a little weird. It's like, oh, you know what's a big one? Like I remember early in the early days of, like, I guess even Digimon, they'd call it, oh, join this 1K tournament. It wasn't 1K, right? It was scaling prizing, and first place wasn't even win 1K, and you're like, WTF, mate? You know? Is that normal? Like, are as a card game community, do we accept these practices, or like, or am I being weird for being like, seeing that stuff and feeling mismarketed to, lied to a little bit? I don't know. It could just be me. You know what? Most of the time it is just me being silly, me overthinking. But that's how I feel, man. Like, if it's a 1K and the winner doesn't even win 1K, like, was it a 1K? Like, I guess that's the other crux of it too, right? It's like, oh, you win a case tournament, but you don't win a case, right? Like, excuse me? I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, man. I really don't know. You're right. Boycott Eagle. I don't know about that. Okay, wait. I don't know about this. I don't know if that's where I was going with it. But I mean, I guess that's where we're at. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. Oh no. How are you, Digishawn? Actually, I should get you. You know what? Now that I think about it, it's been a minute, Digishawn. 37. I keep thinking to myself, I need to revisit people that have been on the pot or on the live stream for Eagles Nest, and I think you were one of the first ones. Meaning, you're one of the first ones I have to revisit. So, expect a message from me at some point eventually, if I remember. But yeah. It has been several minutes. I'd love to be on again. All right, I'm gonna hit you up, and if I don't remember, don't be afraid to hit me up. Because tonight we're solo. Also that new. All right, so what is your opinion on the new decks in 2.5? Is Purple Imperial worth the hype? Also, that new Gaiamon is pretty good with Provoke and Swing. All right, I'll have to read the Gaiamon. I know that got released, but I haven't had a chance to read it today. Part of why we were late. But in Purple Imperial, is it worth the hype? It is good. Don't get me wrong. I expect it to. I guess let's put it this way. I expect it to be tier 1. And like I will not like. That is my prediction. It probably will be tier 1. But remember, like, is it on the same level of like crazy hype that like Lord Knight was getting or that Taomon Loop was getting? I think this deck, I think it has more legs than those decks. So like, and when I say that, I mean like, you know, Lord Nightmon kind of fell over and became Leviamon for the most part, right? And then Tau Loop was all the rage, and people started realizing, you know what, it's not actually that consistent. So I think it has more legs than those two decks, but I just don't think it's been enough time for the Japanese scene to adapt to check Imperial. However, you look at Issa's video. I think Issa released a video even just today. Both Royal Knights and Red Purple Imperial are like dominating for the most part, and I don't think that's by accident. I don't think that's, like I said, I expect both of those techs to be solidly tier 1, and then they essentially will define the meta. But are they going to be like winning every tournament? It's hard to say. I don't know where my feeling is for that just yet. I feel Tau Loop got put in its place by Medieval, but no one really mentions that. That's fair. No, that's a good point. You have to be careful though, because Medieval is not like just a straight counter, right? Because of like just how sequencing works. There's the thing that makes Tau Loop so gross is once they're on, they just daisy chain in a million effects. Same with Red Purple Imperial, right? Like they're just chaining effects into an attack constantly. At least that's what it feels like, right? Yay, I'm actually on time. Welcome, Ryan. I'm just saying, like, I guess that's my point. When you're asking about the hype, you're probably, in your mind, you're going back to everyone was freaking out about Lord Nightmon, everybody was freaking out about Tau Loop. I think both Royal Knights and Red Purple Imperial have more texture to them as decks than those other two decks, and like where those two decks kind of flopped and kind of fell over. I wouldn't say fall over, but they definitely weren't the presence that everyone thought they were going to be. I think these are probably going to be a little better than that, but I don't think they're going to. I just don't see them as menaces yet. I'm hesitant. I tend to be pretty reserved on calling anything OP or broken, just because realistically metas change and metas evolve, and the player base adapts, and like once it's hard to predict how that adaptation will happen. Oh, that being said, I think the player meeting is happening so soon. Oh man, where's my Discord? Uh-oh, we need that. Oh boy, oh, there you are. Okay, so players are already at their tables. Ooh, let's get Basil. Oh boy. Oh, I totally want to get Basil. Let's get those majestic thighs on screen. Oh dear. Oh boy. Let's get the card back. All right, perfect. Ooh, and we don't have to worry about. Oh my God, look at this. The only thing I have to change is round 5. Round 1, everybody. Basil. Oh my God. Basil is a part of the digital. So there's Digital Guard United, and then there's Digital Gate Studios. Basil is part of Digital Gate Studio, which I feel like they've trimmed down on the content they've been releasing. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody out there? It's been a minute since I've seen a Digital Gate Studio video. But he's part of that team. So Basil's cool. I like his opinions. He's got some fun takes. I think they're famous. To me, they are famous for doing this like giant tier list or ban list where they were gonna ban. They were like, hey, let's ban like 45 cards or something crazy. Naturally, that generated a lot of heat. But I love that kind of stuff. I love like people putting their opinions out there, open for discussion. It's like, it's a risky business when you do that. So it takes a lot of like a bravery. And as long as you're not like egotistical and say like, this has to happen. And it's just like, you just present it as like, hey, it's my opinion. We do what we can. But that being said, we got Crossheart on the board. We got Magnamon X Antibody on the board. We get our protections going. Pretty good. Taiki will search out. Looks like we got, oh my god, what is that under? Red, blue, yellow? Is that cross? Oh, the Crossheart's so annoying. There's so many cards in Crossheart. Let me see if I can get some of these cards on the screen, because thankfully Eggman has updated the site. We can start going through some of these 2.5 cards pretty easily. This is what BT19 was, all the Crossheart stuff. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna swing into security. We will block that with the Shoutmon. Does have save on deletion. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Play 1 Tamer with Crossheart. Trade among them without paying the cost. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. That's exactly what we're doing. We're resolving that now. We save. Shoutmon goes to the bottom. Let's see if I can save this image so you guys don't have to trust me. You guys can just visually see that I'm correct in my description of this card. I'm gonna play another Taiki. Reveal top 4. We revealed the new Taiki, but it looks like we grabbed across 6. And something's got to go under, and it's going to be a Shooting Starmon. Shooting Starmon, probably a key piece in all the new plays that are available to Crossheart, I feel. And we're actually going to play the new Taiki. Let me get that on screen as well. It seems like the core, from what I've witnessed, a lot of the core of this deck now feels like we're trying to get into Shoutmon EX6 or Extreme 6. Is there like a word for that? Get the Shooting Starmon on board alongside its effect, or it's Shooting Starmon. Sometimes it's Starsmon, and it kind of trips me up in terms of verbiage. But we'll get the Starsmon on board on screen for you guys, since it's the most relevant card. Oh no, I wanted the Taiki. Whatever. Magnamon X going in, doing damage, doing Magnamon things. We're just gonna hard play a level 4, create more bodies. It's gonna be, can we play cross EX6 here? We're gonna hatch, draw. Oh, we're gonna tuck 1, draw a card. So we're triggering our Triple Tamer first. For those that don't remember, the Triple Tamer reads at the start of your turn, or at the start of main phase. Tuck 1, draw 1, gain 1. Memory. It looks like we are crossing. That's Darulu and Shoutmon. Are we seeing a Darulu cannon? I'm not sure. There we go. Oh, we got the stars one under. Okay, so what is this? This is just Shoutmon? Oh, no. Going into cross 4. Oh, this is the original one from BT10. Alright, we have Rush because of the Shoutmon. Attack security, Magnamon X will restand. Now, the end of attack of the Shoutmon, cross 4, will be, I call it perfect save. When at the end of attack, you can take all those sources and put them under a Tamer and unsuspend a Tamer. So that's what we saw there. Also, the fact that the Shoutmon is, and we are going into the EX6 now. With 1 memory on the board, do we have a way to make this cheap? All right, let's get the EX6 guy on screen for you guys. Triple color. Like, you remember when all these triple color Digimon were coming out and everyone was like screaming from the rooftops that like, oh, Heaven's Judgment needs to be banned. I don't think people are saying that anymore. All right, so we are gonna have to overplay. We're gonna play this guy for 5 because we haven't seen all the sources yet. And so you got, did I convert it? Yeah, I did. On play, for each color in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, all of your opponent's Digimon get minus 1k for the turn. Then you may play one shooting Starmon from under your tamer without paying the cost. The shooting Starmon becomes really important because this guy also has Alliance, which, you know, we all know what Alliance does at this point. Swing with your monster, suspend something else, and it's like you're adding that power to your guy, which is kind of cool. When attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon, which becomes relevant when, oh, but we're just gonna, the Magnamon just too fast. Double attack, the rookie, no blocker for the Shoutmon EX6. It was just a little too fast, and we weren't able to search all the pieces we wanted, which is a little unfortunate. Basil being our, what's it called? Our top player here playing the Shoutmon, so exciting. How's everyone's day today? I have a hamburger. I'm excited. But yeah, no, I think I feel as though there are a lot of pieces going on with Shoutmon. Shoutmon, or Crossheart, I should say. Crossheart as a deck just got a ton of pieces, man. And I don't think people really need to sit down and figure out what pieces we're trying to achieve. What are we trying to achieve? What is our goal? And what pieces of the deck and in what ratios do we need these pieces to play this deck properly? And I don't think it's a deck that's going to be solved for at least a couple more weeks, like even to a month into the meta. I think Crossheart came out alongside Tau Loop, and Tau Loop just ate that deck up, man. Like Tau Loop, like you just cannot exist as Shoutmon with Tau Loop existing. I imagine that I can see that matchup being nigh unplayable for the most part. So that being said, now, so my point with that statement is a lot of people in Japan probably shied away from experimenting with Shoutmon at all because of the existence of Tau Loop. Hence, we don't have a lot of that experimentation going on that, you know, we're used to just like absorbing and then not regurgitating, but evolving into our own playstyle, into our own meta game. But like was mentioned earlier in the chat, Tau Loop kind of takes a back seat to things like Red Purple Imperial, takes a back seat to Royal Knights specifically, and or more importantly I should say. And then yeah, things like Medieval. I think Medieval has done a lot to make that deck checked. It's checked that deck pretty well, I feel. Because remember, for them, they got EX8 after they got Digimon Liberator after, wait, what was that set called? Oh, Chains of Liberation. They got Chains of Liberation after BT19, where we're getting it, we got it before, so it's like this whole mess for them. Ryan, Crossheart isn't that hard to pilot, at least to me. Crossheart may not be, I mean, you can have your opinions on about how difficult it can be to pilot. I think Crossheart is a deck, the key part of Crossheart, what I was trying to get across a second ago, was Crossheart is a difficult deck to build, especially with all the new pieces they got. I think it's going to take, and the whole point of this yap was, I think it's going to take us some time to figure out the proper list. What is our end goal? Is it EX6 or whatever? Is it just turbo into that? Every piece that can turbo into that. Like you notice, like we're only playing Taikis on Basil's side of the street here. There's still Zenjiro's still a good tamer. Akiho? I don't remember. Akiho is the bird's girl. Akira? I don't know. The yellow one's also still a good card. So it's like, where are we gonna end up with all these cards available to us? What ends up being the deck? And I think that I think Crossheart will probably be the deck that is gonna reward the people that want to deck build the most. And then after that, you know, if it's easy to play or whatever, like whatever, it's card games, man. All the card games are easy to play. Like, I famously am on the record of like, card games take no skill. What is skill, Risu? Well, you can show someone how to dunk a basketball, but they won't be able to repeat it, right? I can show somebody how to make a Black War Greymon stack, and someone should realistically be able to repeat that. Right, so a skill is more than just knowledge, right? You need to. It's a skill you need to develop. Akari? Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, Akari was the crazy one, right? Because like you would, oh my god, that was the one. I guess they were all a little crazy. All three of them combined were just gross, or really strong. Akari gaining you a draw, Zendrio giving you a memory. Yeah, for some reason I remember Zendrio. It's just Akari I could never remember. Magnamon X hits the board very quickly after 2 trainings. Our first check will be the triple tamer. We will unsuspend off of that effect. Attack one more time. We will be at, oh, it's another, let's get the Taiki on screen. We've seen it a few times now. What does he do, ladies and gentlemen? Fact that he's got the alt-arts. This man went in, and he went in early. Jesus Christ. You guys notice this? Let's see if I replaced it properly. We did. Anyway, start of your turn. He's a memory setter, which is nice because the other 2 are just going to gain you a memory. They're not memory setters. When any of your Crossheart trait Digimon cards with Digicross requirements would be played by suspending this tamer. Cards from under your tamers can be placed for their Digicross. So it's the traditional Taiki. I think like every Taiki does this except for the Hunter's Taiki, funny enough. Just lets you use the sources from under your tamers to Digicross with. It's like the whole gimmick of the deck, which kind of gets scary when you realize that they have to have this, like the tamers, like these specific tamers. The new Sparrowmon is going to go in when attacking. I think we can Digivolve into Raptor Sparrowmon. If it's under one of our opponents or if under one of our tamers. So look at that on the screen so you guys can believe me. Test. Bam. I don't know. I guess I would have to try it and see. I feel like my big brain power test might be EOS. So many effects that proc almost all the time, but it is being built regardless. I think. Lol. Yeah. No, Eosmon will always be a card. I feel like it's gonna be like Destromon, or not Destromon. What's it called? Galactimon, Venmon. Well, it's just gonna take one card, man. What's up, John Wheeler? Here to root for Basil. Man, great, because that's what I was here for. I always try to shout out other content creators. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Digital Gate Studio kind of slowed down on content creation, right? Which is a little sad. I'm sad. I'm sad whenever we lose people. Like I missed. Was it Meaty Kage? I miss Meaty Kage. I miss Primitive. I miss Louis the Panda. Louis the Panda wants to take me to a magic show. Should I say yes? It sounds like a fun date, right? I think so. Here to root for Basil. It is sad, but Basil's still around. Yeah, I like Basil. So, Raptor hits the board. We attack with, I believe we attacked with a... Oh man, we just don't have the pieces fast enough. And this is probably going to be the overarching problem for Crossheart. Is it just takes a lot of pieces, right? It takes a lot of pieces and a lot of draw to get to where we want to be. And I don't think we can get there most of the time, right? Ooh, another Taiki. If we're not dead, we might be able to get there. We're gonna grab the EX6. And then we're gonna tuck a Darulumon. Not sure if it was Jaeger though. It's hard to tell. From this camera angle, I feel like it's a little dark. Webcams are a pain, but definitely one of the Darulumons. Oh, and we're gonna go into Paladin? We're just gonna wait. Oh, because we want to go for game. Do we have like hybrid in hand for game here? Oh no, we just have it. Never mind. We just have game. That's ugh. We had so much memory. Jesus Christ. Wait, no. We kept turn? We don't keep turn. Well, where did we gain the memory? Where did that happen? Was there an ace that I don't know about? Cross 6, go. Ah, what does that do? That lets us play a blocker? No, they're just gonna scoop it up. Man! Dang, Magnumon X. Being annoying. Trying to ruin my day. Alright, well, Magnumon took that quick 2-0. Unfortunate for Basil. I guess maybe that was a little bit of a commentator curse. But yeah, it just takes so many. I think the problem is we needed to find so many pieces for Crossheart and just couldn't get there on time. Let's see if there's anyone else I want to bully. Oh, we got Digishon versus Tessero at table 7A. Oh, you know. Oh, wait. Oh, you know it. Oh, we were bullying. Oh, absolutely we're bullying. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know why it's table 7A. I don't know what the meme is here. But it looks like we got Red Purple Imperial versus... I see a Garnet memory boost? Is that a Garnet memory boost? Also looks like a... On Sean's side, Sean being the top player, Tessero being the bottom player. So you guys know these are both content creators in their own shape and form. Digishon being a YouTuber for the most part, and Tessero being a Twitch YouTuber Twitch streamer for the most part. Check them out. I love them. But it does look like on Digishon's side we have a Geo X, and then we're gonna go red memory boost. Oh yeah, so definitely Gallantmon versus Red Purple Imperial, and Tessero's got the battle NPC. Let me see if I can get that guy on screen for you guys. So that's a fun one. Bam. Battle NPC, where are you? All the way at the bottom. It's an interesting card. I feel like it's like a boost, man. It's like, I think people are underestimating this card being like it's just like a good, like, it's like a training almost. It's like a boost. It's like, instead of like with the think of trainings and memory boosts, like you're storing that memory for later, right? This one's like you're storing your extra rookie for later. And I feel like there should be something that makes that good. Wait, there are table letters too? Lol. Yeah, there are. I don't know. It's only table 7A. Everything else is normal, and then we have table 7A. Hey, remember this. No matter how you flip a sandwich, the bread always comes first. What if I drop it like on its side? Like I flip it and it falls on its side. What's first then? What if I covered all the edges in butter? This Cross 6EX guy is Miss MIA disaster. Is that what happened game 2? Yeah, that's kind of what we were saying. Like he was able to make Magnamon X too fast, and I feel like maybe one of the weaknesses of that you have to solve in Crossheart is just fundamentally just finding all the pieces on time, and maybe the format's just too fast. But I want to believe that with all this Crossheart stuff out there right now, there's got to be a variant that's going to be strong and that people will that will see success eventually. I think it was a deck that got kind of pushed out of the meta because of Tau Loop, and so Japan didn't really touch it. They didn't get a chance to touch it essentially. So now it's our time. It's gonna be up to the West to do the deck building to figure it out. Everything is first at that point. Yeah, fair. These are the things that keep us up at night, Basil. Also, I miss your content, Basil. I want that out there for sure. I want that energy. It's weird because EX6 wipes the board into most decks, but Magnamon X was designed by someone who had drool spitting out of the corner of his mouth. Hey man, all I'm saying is when I wake up, there's usually like my pillow's a little wet, so either Sleepy Risu is hungry, or we might have designed Magnamon X. That's all I'm saying. Take a bite of my burger. My chair is so squeaky today. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So we're gonna just quickly fighter mode shenanigans. It looks like this looks like the game. Maybe Digimon got 2-0'd real quick. Tessero, I'm just gonna take Tessero not picking up their cards as in as a sign that it's probably over. Yeah, Sean putting his deck away. Alright, so Red Purple Imperial will be able to take it really quickly. Jesus. Really quick games tonight, jeez. Let's see if I can bully somebody else. Let's go. Let's go table 6. I know it's probably gonna be a Royal Knights. And give the commentator's curse to my good old friend Magnetimon. Let's see if I can switch the camera. I need a better button to like just flip cameras 180. Run. So we'll see a little bit of Red Purple. Ooh, what is this on the other side? Is this Excel? No. Is it? Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, this is Excel. Ooh, so exciting. Dang, I'm already out of a drink. That blows. Oof. Omnimon having both options set up like this right now is kind of crazy. So something I have to ask the design team: if the lore shows that Alphamon is supposed to shut down any, if not all, other Royal Knights, why isn't it stronger as a level 7 than Magnamon X in the card game? The effects show it otherwise. I don't know, man. For the X versions, the power scale of the Royal Knights changes dramatically. Nah, man. For me, I never really like the lore conversation when it comes to Digimon. I honestly, at this point, I kind of despise it. Because it's like fun and card design should or like a balanced card design should supersede all else. Like, I don't care if Magnamon X is supposed to be the most undeletable Digimon in all the digital server. Like, that's just not fun, homie. Oh, and we're gonna use, oh my god, we're gonna use Endymion, or what is this? Symphony? Oh my god, sorry. Symphony of Chaos? Oh, Singularity of Chaos, sorry. Now this card is funny. This card is too funny. I want you guys to pay close attention to the inheritable part of Singularity of Chaos. If this Digimon has Chaosmon in its name, trash your opponent's top security, and this Digimon gets minus 30k DP. Jesus Christ. I don't want to live in a world where the Chaosmon is able to live this. Oh my god. Yeah, I know, like, I'm a fan of lore, but I don't think lore should supersede game design. And I think sometimes they tread that line, and it ruins card design, and it ruins card balance because they're trying to cater to some lore thing, in my opinion. Bricked game 1 and was one turn too slow game 2. Sag. Yeah, that did look pretty quick. It's kind of hard. It's just kind of hard against right now. Like I want Digimon to grow into a time where like it isn't just about but I just don't want to live in a world. I want to live in a world where both players can always see it, and then balance the game off of that. Right now, we still struggle in some games where like, oh well, I just didn't like. I'll simplify it. I'll say, didn't see a rookie, I lose, right? And like I want to find a world or maybe like a change to the deck building or card design that like can save us from didn't see rookie, I lose. Just a bummer every time it happens. This board's crazy though. Let's talk about this board. We have, I don't even know what this Digimon's called. It's the bird half of Valderarm. It's like Valder. It's like based on something, right? It's like Velum Gamandar or something. Or am I thinking Final Fantasy 14? Uh-oh. Barrow Duru. Oh my god. You know how Pokemon in major Pokemon events has like official translators for this stuff? It would be really useful to have something like that for Digimon sometimes, man. I tell you what, this guy is a bird. We are going to DNA Digivolve into Chaosmon. Which Chaosmon are we going into? Must be one of the new ones. It's hard to tell if it's the XL one. It is the XL one. Let's get that on screen. I do find it funny that BT20 is called Over the X, but realistically speaking, it kind of turned out to be Over the Rainbow because all the triple color Digimon in this set, Jesus Christ. Although I say that Valderarm is a 2-color Digimon, but it is in a 3-color deck, right? I don't know why the Valderarm gets rid of the black. It's a little weird. So you can DNA Digivolve with a, it always has to be a yellow level 6, but you can, the second one can either be black or green, which is nice. When Digivolving for each of this Digimon's level 6 Digimons in its card, I think it's only 2, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers and gain 1 memory. Then none of their Digimon or Tamers can activate on-play effects or unsuspend until the end of their turn. So fair enough. And at 15k plus all the inheritables, we're probably beyond fine to live any security check. I have the kind of luck where all 12 rookies would be in security. Not possible, but I'd find a way somehow. Yeah, I feel you. Alright, Royal Knights, it's your turn. You're at 2 memory. You know that this Valderarm, oh my god, this Valderarm is so scary, right? Because we're about to like at the end of the turn, because we have the Singularity of Chaos, we will minus 20k ourselves, bringing out 2 level 6 bodies, and then suddenly we have game on board, right? 3 attacks, 2 security, it's easy peasy. So Royal Knights has to respond with some removal, and when I say some removal, we need to get rid of a lot more than just that little level 7 there. I think potentially we could, dang, what do we do? We can reduce by how much? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can reduce by 11. That's not awful. I mean, we could, I mean, at one with the, oh man, and both of our, dang, actually both of our cool boys being suspended, meaning we can't gain memory. That sucks. All right, so we're gonna purge of the Royal Knights. What are we getting? We're gonna grab Gallantmon. Nice. Does have rush and doesn't get its on play, but we will be able to attack, delete a 13k or higher, or a 6k or lower. So we're gonna delete the little bird guy. Where do we go from here? We attacked and say security. We don't die to that because we're 13k ourselves. Nice. From here, we still have a reduction, but it's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we can reduce for 10. So who can we play? Omnimon doesn't get played for the correct amount, or would pass turn, but we could potentially get rid of stuff. Okay, we're just gonna play Omekamon. All right, let me get that little bugger on screen for everybody. He's got 2 on the board. He's kind of cool. He's a blocker. He's got a neat inheritance effect. Let's see if I get that guy. Bam. All right, yeah. So on play, if you have 1 or fewer security cards, this Digimon may digivolve into an Omnimon X. But he chooses not to use that effect. Interesting. In the hand, ignoring Digivolution requirements and without paying the cost. On deletion, you may place this card as the bottom Digivolution cards of your King Draysel in the breeding area. Breeding inheritance effect, breeding upon his turn when your security stack is removed from. By suspending this Digimon, play 1 Omekamon from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Crazy. The idea that your raising area can get suspended is wild. Absolute insanity. Yeah, nah, for me it is having 3 to 4 level 5s in security and the rest are bottom decked when I only run 8 to 10 level 5s. Yeah, I just wish there was a way we can change the rules somehow to help facilitate deck consistency, man, because it's just, I want to have more I want to have less non-games, right? Like, as much as, like, there's always the dichotomy of people being like, if I wanted no RNG, then I would have played chess. But also, I still want to play the game. So it's a little, it's a little weird. It's a hard stance to take, I feel. All right, so we attacked. We're gonna go into jmon GX. Crazy. Going to allow us to digivolve into, or wait, sorry, put a Digimon under. Let me get this guy on the screen for you guys. He is a bit of a wild card. He's a bit of a lot as well. He is a red card, so he's at the top of this list. Yeah, there we go. By placing 1 Royal Knight's trait card from your hand or trash as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. We have 16k. We did Lord Nightmon. It looks like this Digimon, when attacking, this Digimon unsuspends. Then for every 2 Royal Knights cards in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash your opponent's top security. So we're looking at game here if, oh no, but it's still a Royal Knight, so King Draysel will eat this up, unfortunately. But thankfully, Overflow doesn't trigger here, which is a little weird, but at least gives this deck life because of that, I think. So what do we do, Excel? We went to level 3 in the back, or 5 in the back. Huh. I mean, we're staring down. We're gonna, for 5, we're gonna go into our own, a different Chaos Mon. We're gonna go into non-Valder Arm Chaos Mon. Gonna hard Digivolve into it, in fact. Man, I don't even. This one's an older one, isn't it? This one is from. Jesus. This. Oh yeah, this is the BT16 one. Test. Up. That will de-digivolve. We will overflow. Last Guardian hits. Dang. So anyway, when digivolving, de-digivolve 3. You know, because of the ace. Goodbye. One of your opponent's Digimon then. One of their Digimon gets minus 8k DP for the turn. So we got rid of one of the Omekamons. Omekamon went under. Last Guardian triggers, allowing us to play an Omekamon. King Drusil will trigger. We're going to play Omekafron from the source. Do we have the Omni Axe? Ooh, we do. Gee, oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, Omnimon X hits the board. Omnimon X will delete all of our other Digimon. And then... Oh, wait. No, not all of our other Digimon. We chose to keep the Lord Knight. And then we protected the Omnimon with Last Guardian. And then also inevitably deleted the Chaosmon. And we don't have Partition because we raw evoed into it. Math checks out, everybody. And then another Omnimon X hits the board over there on under the King Drusil due to Omekamon effect. All right, we're at 0 memory. What can Excel do but pass, right? How does Lord Knight get tucked, not get tucked as well? So Miker, I imagine the way the sequencing went is we have Lord Knightmon on the board, we evo into Omnimon X. Omnimon X reads, choose one Digimon for each player, and then bottom deck the rest. So I imagine our Royal Knights player picked their Lord Knightmon to not get bottom deck, to save it, right? That would mean the Omnimon X would get chosen to bottom deck. Oh, okay, yeah. And then, yeah, so the Omnimon X got chosen to be bottom decked. However, we protected that with Last Guardian, allowing the full effect to resolve. We're going to play the bird. We're going to put Singularity of Chaos underneath. And that might be all she wrote, honestly. We just need a way to, I mean, with 4 memory, attack with Omnimon. That will delete the bird. Oh, raid piercing something. Wait, is that, do we die? No, 15k. Wow, crazy. And then there we go, Omnimon X. Our Omnimon hits the board. Play out all of the Royal Knights. Jesus Christ. Unnecessary. Alright, Dynas Search. Yep. Resolve all of the effects. And then... Ooh, a magic card. For the token. For the Jessmon token, we're using a red mountain. Rise Mountain. Lord. Oh, we're just gonna change what we want back in hand. We're gonna trash the Crimson mode. Omeka will attack security. And I mean, I choose your flavor, man. Who's wait over? Yeah, the Jessmon guy will go, and we're just gonna wrap it up. Was that game 1 or 2? Guess we'll see. I guess is that game for Royal Knights? Yeah, I think we kind of I guess it didn't matter at that point, but at that point it's just like late stage. It's like late stage cancer, right? It's just late stage Royal Knights where, yeah, man, they're set up. They're going to play the Omnimon and they're going to have 6 bodies on the board. By grabbing the mouse, I believe this match might be over. Yeah, because they're not both shuffling, so I think they're done. Let's see, what's the time in round? I actually didn't bother to double check that because we were running late today. Didn't put the timer on at all. Go to the announcements channel, check out the latest link for that. We got 6 minutes left in the round. Ugh. You guys hear my chair when it's running around squeaking? It's like a really loud chair. Maybe I need to get like a carpet? Like a chair mat? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the play is there. But how's everybody's day? Is everybody looking forward to Royal Knights? I mean, surely the meta is gonna be Red, Purple, Imperial, and Royal Knights coming out of the gate here. I don't see. We don't really have any major events, so I would expect expect it at your locals to be the strongest deck for a little bit, and we're gonna need to be able to. We're gonna need to be able to respond to it. So, you know, can't reduce play costs, can't play by effects. Maybe the return of red base Ancient Guru is gonna have to be a thing. You never know. I might do that. We'll see how it goes. I think JP is on new toy syndrome. Royal Knights still has the same weakness that aren't in Demon Lords. Objectively, it's better than it was in BT13, of course. No, that's fair. Nah, I'm gonna eat it with one of my Black X antibody decks. I mean, hey man, you feel like you can pull that off? You think was the new wave of support for X antibody worth it? It's really sad that they did all the Grademon stuff. I was like, what the hell? All the Grademon line has like been so bad for Alphamon going forward. It's pretty sad. But I digress. All right, so the new round should be paired soon. Let me see. Who hasn't reported? Oh yeah, we already got the new round. Oh man. Oh, we got 16 people tonight. Okay, so we got Tessero versus Wiz, Table 1, Michael Lafayette, Lafrate. I really need to know how to say that name. We got J. Jonah Jameson. Sorry, it's Ben from Digimon 37's homie click. Every time I see that, I see the double J, and I'm always like, J. Jonah Jameson. Magna Pimon at table 4, and then our last half is Digimon, Basil Hockey, Blake Banter. Maybe I get Blake. You know, is there anything standing out? Let's see if anyone pinged me for standout matchups. Alright, so I don't know which table to get. What do you guys want to see? You guys want to see Royal Knights at its full power? You want to see Red, Purple, Imperial? I assume Michael is playing Imperial because they have been so strongly on Imperial. Let's get Michael up for now. Let's get table 2. Let's get an undefeated table going. So this is round 2. And we got Gono. We've seen Gono a few times. I wonder what deck they're probably on. That being said, I gotta put my foot in the fridge, so I will be right back. I'll get the webcams on the stream for you at least, and I shall return. And we're back. And it looks like we just started. Ooh, we got Pure Midasmon. Pure Midimon, whatever. I like calling it Pure Midasmon. Pure Midasmon? Yeah, definitely not. It looks like, yeah, Michael still on their patented Imperial. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. Wait, how does it? Ooh, this might be an interesting matchup. I wanted to see how this would go. Mostly because Imperial's biggest form of control here in this match, in most matchups, is being able to strip so many sources and do things. But Pure Midimon kind of wants you to do that, so it'll be very interesting to see what we can pull off here, because Pure Midimon has, unironically, a lot of the tools necessary to deal with what Imperial's trying to do at Luke. Ideally, you want to keep them at 3 and try to trash the last 2 and push them to 0 if they go Omni. For now, although a lot of decks don't like being taunted if they're not on Royal Knights or 7th grade Demon Lords, that's fair. So something to keep in mind is Royal Knights has a lot more removal between ace access and being able to X Evo into aces during opponent's turn. Can I say for 7th grade Demon versus Royal Knights, I will come down to the new Omni option. Yeah, the new Omni option does a lot for them, like a lot. But the problem becomes finding that option. Alright, so we got Stingmon on board. And XV. Do we have level 5? We do have level 5. Alright, gain 1 memory because of Sting. Gain 2 memory. And then Striposaurus will delete the Vmon, because that's what Serenisa's effect is. So, fun enough. And we will bottom deck the Landramon. So we did that improperly, I think, right? Oh, and we got the... Oh my god. Yeah, that just deletes the lowest play cost Digimon from on the board, and with no partition we just pass. What a top security. Holy. Oh my god, it's gonna take them a while, and we're gonna Landramon, search top 3, get a source to hand, potentially? Gogmamon goes to hand. Then we will be able to Digivolve, and with our memory setting closed tamer, we'll be able to put 2 sources from trash under, which would be the Tumblemon and the Tsunarisa. Yeah, no, Roxy's pretty cool. So here's Gog. Ooh, we're gonna go into the EX8 Gogmamon instead of the other one. Instead of the one we just searched out. I'm gonna put the Sunrisa and the Tumblemon under. What's our plan? We want to attack. We're gonna scramble into Pure Midimon. And for 3, you might as well actually strip the 3, gain your memory, and then just end of turn put them all back. Yeah, so now your opponent is at 2 memory instead of 3, which does change things. Maybe with double Davis and Ken on board doesn't change too much, but we'll have to see. So first Davis Ken gets us our Wormmon. Wormmon searches Wormmon. We're actually going to grab Stingmon there, the starter deck Stingmon from forever ago. Now second Davis Ken, do we have the second rookie to accompany this? That will be the question. Okay, we have Wormmon for the second Davis Ken. That's probably going to evo us into the memory gaining Stingmon. Or, yeah, XV for 1. Davis Ken. Gain a memory. Interesting we're not gaining the... interesting we choose not to... Huh. Fair enough. Gonna Digivolve Sting for... oh, because we want a DNA without stripping sources. Right. Oh. We're gonna strip 3 sources. We're gonna... they get to choose the sources, so... do we not get those effects? Or are they just all the... we dodged the... oh, we dodged the Digivolve, so the rest of them are like... it was redirect attack, I believe, delete a 4 cost, etc., etc. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. Alright, where'd we go from here? Mr. Pyramidusmon. Well, it's still Imperial's turn, I should say, actually. One more time at security. It's another closed tamer. A little late for this, unfortunately. Once we're the problem with this deck too is like, once you're like, you really do kind of have to go for OTK a lot of the time, just because like, once you're here, once you're Pyramidimon, like a Pyramidimon without 3 sources is kind of just dead in the water. You can't trigger any of your tamers effects to do anything. You just, I mean, you could potentially, like, you can strip from anything. So there's a world where you could play Gatsu and then Digivolve into Gatsu X, and now you have 3 sources, and then suddenly your closes are doing a lot, right? It's just gonna have to come down to how this plays out. Michael thinking out their turn. How do we want to end this? Do we want to end this with a dragon mode, or dragon mode might be risky because, or some kind of removal might be risky, right? Because then they can scramble, and then scramble kind of could potentially start a whole daisy chain of effects, right? If we scramble a Sunrisa out, search our 4, we know we have a 5 on deck. We're gonna start our turn at minimum 5 memory here. I'm gonna Digivolve in the back from Michael, because both the 3-cost closed tamers give you a memory if your opponent has a Digimon. So we'll have scramble and training and 5 memory to play with. Kind of good. He could strip from the Pyramidi and then use the promo close to add 2 sources, but needs at least something to strip it first. Yeah, no, there's a few things you can, there's a few things you could do to establish, you know, some effects, but it's not a lot. And I think we're just trapped here, you know? Excuse me. Alright, there's Gatsu in the back. Gonna play a Sunrisa. And there's the, unfortunately, there's the Gogmamon. Or not the Gogmamon, the Gatsu X. Oh, I guess we do get both because the option is a Liberator trait. So Digivolve in the back, nice. We're going to training. We're gonna training into a level 4. When Digivolving, I believe we can strip a source. So we're gonna, is it any source? Oh, it is. Oh, so we're gonna be able to Digivolve the Pyildramon. Let me double check that source thing. It's Landramon, right? Land. Yeah. So when Digivolving by trashing 1 minion from any of your Digimon's Digivolution cards. Yeah. So we did. So we do Digi. Is that not the Digivolve? Why is Pyildra not Digivolved? Right. Okay, there we go. Sick. Ooh, yikes. I think we could have... I think we might have... we might have been better off, actually... Funny enough, we might have been better off, actually, discarding the... If we had instead grabbed the Tumblemon, gone to 3, then we could have Digivolved into Gogmamon. The super rare from BT5, or 4, and for 3, right? And then we would have been able to just strip our own Landramon, get the D-Digivolve, strip the, oh, okay. Okay, so this kind of gets it done too. But the Gogmamon would have been like a cleaner way, maybe, because then we could have potentially had 2 Pyramidimons on board, which is kind of sick. And then that would have triggered, we could have potentially triggered Close a few times, gain some memory, do some nutty stuff. But we're not going to do that here, unfortunately. I think there was the door here was open for a lot of memory looping shenanigans from Pyramidimon, because I hope you guys see where I'm trying to say. If we had, with the Landramon, we strip Tumble, right? That gains us some memory. We go to 3. Digivolve into Gogmamon. Keep turn, right? Now Gogmamon. Now one of our closes, or at least our memory set are closed. We Digivolve, so we put 2 sources under Gogmamon. And from there, you can just Gogmamon. This is the super rare from BT4. You can strip the sources under your guy. Strip Landramon, strip Sunrisa, just like you intended. But now you can also strip Tumblemon. Use 3-cost Close. Put Tumblemon back under. Suddenly, you can Digivolve into a second Pyramidimon and choke your opponent to 1 potentially. So, and keep your what's it called, the option, the Close option. It's the thing that for 2 give it like reboot, piercing, collision. It's a crazy card. So I think there was a route there that ends up with Paramedi with a much stronger board. However, you don't win the game, and in this scenario, yeah, like we're just probably gonna see a lot here, right? With 2 Davis Kens, it's just hard to keep up with that tempo, man. Fundamentally. Maybe we were trying to keep the Gogmamon. There's a world where we're trying to keep the Gogmamon as our only level 5 for when we promote this turn here. But pop the mem boost. Yeah, we're just doing everything we can to DNA and keep turn and not use Davis Ken. We're being very careful to use Davis Ken, so we're gonna DNA. Probably not gonna use Davis Ken. I'm gonna keep the board locked down once again. Strip 3 sources, so we're gonna strip the redirect, and that's it. Tumble, gain a memory, Close. Ooh, Closes trigger, because they're all turns. Yeah, Closes trigger. So let's put the redirect back under and Tumblemon. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good. I love that. Is it redirect? I know it's Gogmamon, right? I think it is redirect. So we're gonna HPD into Dragon mode. Oh, yep, starter deck Dragon mode. Pop out 2 more. And then just the shenanigans begin, man. Fighter mode. Oof. Now we're just bigger. Bottom deck everything. Oh my god. Rest in peace, Jesus. And that's just gonna be way too much, man. DNA. And we're going to game 2. I just realized that we still have Shooting Starmon on the screen. No, we just have the card back on the screen. Never mind. Man, no, Imperial still got it, man. I'd be interested to see how the virus version versus free. Like, how does that go? Has anyone tested that matchup at all? I haven't gotten a chance to test that matchup at all. I imagine it kind of just ends up being like whoever sees it first kind of thing. But red, purple, Imperial might have the advantage there because they don't care about unsuspending. They're kind of just winning that turn. So it could be interesting. Both have access to Paladin mode, which is funny. So Pimon kind of had it. Like there was stuff there that they could do. I just feel like there was potential for them to do more, right? I think their board could have been scarier on that final turn. And we're just gonna Gatsu training. Grab training. Grab training. Alright, so what do we do here? We're at 2. Traditional Imperial stuff. It's pretty easy. Gonna Digivolve. Ooh, Wormmon. Draw. You didn't draw yet. Good. Wait, why is there a wheel on the bottom player's mat? Is there a meme I don't get? Probably. It looks like there was like it's probably like their locals. Some fun mat they probably made at a personal local or something. I don't really know the lore either, funny enough. Gonna play Wormmon to pass to 1. Okay. We're going to training into Landramon. This Landramon lets us play a close. Alright, play close. We're gonna training back to 1. Gonna grab level 5 with that training. Gogramon BT4. And with this board state, I get Imperial can't really make an Imperial, so we have an easy bit of tempo. We're going to attack with Wormmon. Do we have blocker? Yeah, so just take the junk medieval Gallantmon. Jesus Christ. What a good card that is, everybody. Musketeers is fun into short strip decks if the card stripping is in Paladin mode. Fair? That's so rough, man. Jesus Christ. I think the answer back from Pyramidi is just, man, is it just maybe if we had a different level 5? No. Yeah, medieval's tough. At least we had the rookie in the back. We got 6 memory, man. We're gonna go to 7. Oh, we're gaining 7 because of close. We're gonna play our own medieval. Wait, and then we just passed? Wait, what happened? Wait, why did they go to 4 memory? Oh, because we had to play for full cost. I'm stupid. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Alright. Oh, and we're gonna digivolve into level 5 in the back. So giving up partition because we have the bad Pylodramon. I don't want to call it the bad Pylodramon, but you know, the non-broken one. the slightly more balanced Pylodramon in the back. Gonna gonna play Garnet Memory Boost, which we play because we want Medieval Gallimon in the deck. Gonna grab, I didn't catch what they grabbed there, but it wasn't Gatsu X when we have Gatsu in the back. Interesting. Partition into Gallimon is also kind of a meme, to be fair. I guess it depends, right? It's not that simple. Well, we're gonna Progenitor into starter deck Dragon mode. What? Oh, we're gonna, okay. Well, that makes infinitely more sense. Don't play the bodies. Gatsu, gain a memory. Alright, Landramon. This is the Landramon that's a strip source. We're gonna go strip tumble, reveal top 3. Wow, that sucks. Can we grab Liberator at least? Landra, can we, oh man. Oh, we can't grab Liberator at all. That sucks. Close, we'll do it again. Put a memory guy on there. We have the Gogmamon. We do have access to that. Scramble? Why did close not trigger? Why did we choose not to do that? We're gonna Gogmamon. Digivolve 1. We're gonna do it again. Digivolve 1. And then we just play a Digimon, right? Oh, we're just gonna attack. Where are we attacking? Okay, into the XV. Fair enough. I feel like we didn't necessarily have to do it that way, but sure. Alright. 2. This is gonna... Oh, we're gonna play close to choke to 1? Alright. Interesting enough. Only got 1 suspended by the effect. Yeah. Only rocks since this attaches. Or it can attach. Oh, you're talking about why we didn't get tumble underneath? Oh, we memory boosted, we're gonna analog youth. We're gonna grab Pyramidimon, alright. What's the play here? Yeah, for Promo Landra, okay. Pop Mem boost, go to 3. Digivolve for 4. Ugh, that's not great. Okay, so, oh, I think we're gonna close first. Get, Tumblemon to keep memory, maybe? We've done no security checks. Oh, no, we're just ending turn, leaving our opponent at 1. Okay. So. 3 more sources under this bad boy. And, yeah, next turn we're poised to win the game. With no Davis Ken on board, 1 memory. We can't really do anything about this, right? I mean, our best case scenario is we pop boost, we promote pop boost, play the red purple Wormmon, digivolve into whichever level 4 we want. Oh no, that's not even enough either. I lied. Because we would need 1 extra memory for that. Alright, so we passed on raising. We're gonna pop boost, digivolve for 2. End turn with Davis Ken. Oh, not swinging into security out of fear of Daikin is good. Yeah, that's fair, especially since we know we don't get the we wouldn't win. But now it's scary because we're only 12. We're 13k right now as this pure minimon. I think we gained DP. Let me get pure mini on the screen. No, we don't gain DP. So we're attacking 2 checks, gaining a ton of memory. Close to put tumble under. Okay. All right. Do your thing. 2 checks. Oh, he's just gonna scoop it up. Oh, he's not even gonna bother. All right. It's not an immune body. I feel like at 13k you could potentially. I guess your only hope is them hitting into Paladin. If they hit into Paladin, then you're cooked, or then you might have a chance. Oh no, but fragment. Never mind. The fragment keeps us safe. Never mind. I am a liar. Yeah, fragment. Yeah, I was thinking like they would lose to the Paladin, but then fragment. Yeah. What are the Digitama sleeves on our Rocks player? It looks like a Kingdom Hearts thing, or it could be like Hardkept or Sakura, or like what is that? Does anyone know what that is? It's like half a bird, half a heart. I want to say it's like Kingdom Hearts, but it's not Kingdom Hearts. There's no way. So it's gotta be like something else. Sailor Moon, maybe? I don't know. Come and tell me. What are those sleeves? On the Rocks player Digi Bubbles. Everyone catch the top 16 deck list for the Ultimate Cup this past weekend from Carta Magica. It's on the site. It's on eggmanevents.com now. And I also did a recap video. How surprised was everybody seeing Imperial topping like that? Showing up in force, it was crazy. And then Purple Hybrid, kind of, we've known it's kind of been the best deck. So it being 6 decks of the top 16 is a lot. It's like the most it's been. But then Imperial on the back end of it, maybe like, it was crazy. I gotta check the vid. Oh god, feel free. You don't have to. You just go to eggmanevents.com and you'll see the list yourselves. But like, yeah, no, Imperial 6 copies versus double Daikin. Are you? Oh, what? That's just wild. Play Gatsu. Choke to 1. Play. Oh, we're just gonna have it all. We're just gonna have everything. We're gonna play that Vmon off of Davis Ken. Search 3 more. What do we got? We got the good Pyildro. Probably gonna search that every time. Yeah. Goodbye to the bottom. Jesus. It's stuff like this that makes me like, yeah, maybe we should limit Davis and Kent. But in my heart, it'll always be. In my heart, the thing we should limit will always be the level 4s that gain memory, man. To me, that is the heart and the soul of like 90% of Imperial Dramon wins. All right, so bottom deck, the Gatsu, not bottom deck, the delete the lowest play cost. And where do we go from here? Imperial doing well isn't that surprising. The deck is generally a perfect deck in terms of what it can do. Whether it does it or not is a different situation. Perfect as in has all the tools in the game for every situation. I can agree with that, Green Hill. It's definitely like 7 Demon Lords, right? I often compare 7 Demon Lords to a deck that has the tools, has all the tools for any scenario. Whether or not you draw those or whether or not you play those is a different conversation. However, in theory, you are a deck that could essentially play out of any board state, which is gross. Ending our turn on Hexblow here. I don't know how I feel about that. It feels unnecessary. This does get rid of a close, right? And since it gets rid of a close, we don't have all the source looping effect, but like I don't think we have any sources in trash to really, play the game with. So we need to go into promo Landramon here. Okay. We're going to Vortex. What's happening? Oh, we can't suspend. Oh my god. Hexablow. You disgusting little bird. Dang. Oh, that's gonna be the misplay of the day. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. That bites. Does mean that we can't play anything on... Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Oh, no. That's not good. We're gonna swing... I imagine this is gonna be 2 checks at security. Draw a card for Sting. Draw a card for V. I love blue floodgates. I love blue floodgates. I love blue floodgates. Hey man, Medieval's a good floodgate himself. That's all I'm saying. I'm already sick of Medieval. Fair. That's just fair. Also Hexblow. Hexblow is rough for anybody. And I think we just scoop it up. Yeah, no, minerals. It's just, we're just way too far behind at that point. We're gonna be doing too many checks. We got 2 double Davis Ken. Like, you know, I don't blame anyone for just scooping it up right there. That sucks. And let's see if there should be some time in the round. Wasn't the quickest round, but yeah, we got 14 minutes left on the clock. Let's see who we can nab. Let's nab table 3. We haven't bullied anyone from table 3 yet. Oh, man, one of these. I love people that play. So I say this lovingly. I love people that play on the like TV dinner trays, because it proves to me that if there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean? I constantly get people like giving me the excuse of like, oh, I can't play. My desk is too small. Oh, I don't have a webcam. I don't have the right setup. So I just get a TV dinner tray. Oh, are they done? Oh, or are they lagging? Oh, they're done. Oh, man. That's a bummer and a half. All right, the only people we have to bully are Digimon or Tim again. Oh my god, let's get Tessera. Let's get table 1. It's me. I'm that guy. Calling Daikin a better memory setter because it's always technically cheating 3 memory instead of 1 or 2 really opened my eyes. I have the excuse that I have a 12-hour. That's a different excuse. The 12 hours difference excuse, you know, it's like you do what you gotta do, homie. Like I'm not judging that. There's just some excuses I don't believe. Like I don't Don't get me wrong. If you just tell me, oh, looks like we're over here too. So the round might be just done. We scooped it up. I don't imagine, yeah. Judging by Tessero not picking up their deck, I think this game is over too. So time to bully Royal Knights again because they're slow. Ah, wrong screen. There we go. I legitimately got told by a judge that if they came across my setup, they would DQ me. So I'm sticking with that as my excuse until I get my act together. I mean, I guess it depends on how bad your setup was, because I mean, if they allow a guy to stack like 10 deck boxes and put their camera on top of it and then just do whatever they want with their board state, as a legal playable setup in official Bandai tournaments, then it must take a lot to disqualify someone based on a setup, because there's been some bad setups, man, and like people meme on them and I just sit there like, how do we allow this? Like I get, like, you know, the meme is important, but some people's setups, man, Jesus Christ. Allow for a field of view, but they also play with their Digibubbles in Narnia, their raising area in Narnia, their deck in a different spot, and their trash in a different spot. Yeah, we did private that video. We did private that one. Didn't really feel like going back and like blurring out the VOD or something. I was just like, you know what? We'll just axe the whole night. Like, I'm not looking to get in trouble. You were there, Ryan. There was a slightly lewd Matt. A little too lewd. Yeah. Oh, we got jmon versus Royal Knights. This must be interesting. Royal Knights here only having one guy in source. That's kind of rough. Alright, Alphamon or Yurukin mode reduced by 8. We played it for 1. That will gain us some memory. Let me try getting Oryukin on screen for everybody. I guess mode. I don't know. I learned today that I don't know how to spell Oryukin. Where is this card? Is it not called mode? Is it not mode? It's just Oryukin. The world makes things so difficult for me sometimes, I swear. Why can't life be simple? Oh, it is just Oryukin. It's not even Oryukin mode. Huh. Today I learned. So, for the uninitiated, on play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 15k until the end of their turn. Then, if DNA Digivolving, trash one of your opponent's top securities and recover one. We didn't DNA Digivolve, so we're not recovering one. Pretty easy, right? When security stacks are removed from, gain 3 memory, and that's an all turns effect. So it's a black floodgate. Interesting. All right, we're gonna play from Master to Disciple. Looks like we didn't get much. We got a Huckmon Searcher and a Bow Huck. Oh no, that's Savior Huck. Is it Huck or Hack? in English? I know there's like a huge like kerfuffle. It's Huck for us. Yeah. I remember when Hackmon was first coming out and people were kind of complaining that we changed it to Huck. And honestly, like, I don't know if it's just like, what's it, like when they play the same song on the radio a lot, you just learn to love it. But at this point, I feel like I've learned to love Huckmon. You know what I mean? Even though it's Hackmon in Japanese, I think. I'm just down for Huckmon. All right, or you can, once again, hitting the stage, minus 15k something else. And then we're gonna play Last Guardian here. Reveal top 4 or 3. Grab a Royal Knight. Ugh, not only doubles of everything. That's a little unfortunate. Genku and Magdamon, already cards we have access to, and then because we use an option, we're gonna gain a memory for each Kingdrasil source, so cleanly choking our opponent to 1. Well, unfortunately, this fella's gotta hop off. Early morning appointments are rough. Have a good night and have fun all. Good night, Ryan. Always appreciate you showing up. Showing up. Alright, so, or you can... Alright, so it's the start of turn. We just did a Garnet memory boost on Jessmon's side. We're gonna have a reduction of 7 plus 4, so 11. This could just be the Royal Knight turn. No. Gonna play for 2, gain 1 off of Cool Boy. What are we gonna play? We're gonna play the Alphamon this time. All right. Gonna heal 1 because that's Alphamon's on play. Kind of nasty with it, honestly. Get that guy on screen for you real quick. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Save. I need to shorten the amount of text I need to type that out. Another Guardian, jeez. And then we're gonna play an Omekamon for 4. Not the best. I feel like we should have tried to find a better way to choke to 1. This potentially was the misplay, I feel like. Putting our opponent to 4 is like, especially if they just have it, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna discard a card, gain a memory, because this is the new Huckmon. What do we think of the new Gaiamon? Oh, I didn't even read the new Gaiamon. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can grab that real fast for you. Oh, oh, I was looking at that card. I get lost sometimes. All right, this is the new promo, right? Yeah. Digivolves for 5. No alternate Digi-evolution cost. So this is tough. Does get counted as a Greymon. Ooh, Genkomon hits the board though. Choking to 1, but there's a lot that can happen here. Yeah, Digivolve into Savior Huck. Draw a card for Digivolving. Savior Huck effect. We'll delete the Omekamon. On deletion, we'll get to put a Royal Knight under Kingdrasil. We choose Jessmon. And then that keeps turn. Sistermon will attack into security. Digivolve into... Oh wait, no. Is it like a resting thing that I don't understand? I guess so. It's probably like an inheritable. I'm like tripping up in my brain about. We're gonna play a Sistermon. Oh, we're just going all the way into GX. Is that just game? Oh, no. Going to Genku. Gain a memory. Is that it? There's still an attack to resolve, right? Sorry, I didn't finish reading the Gaiamon. Stuff's happening on the screen. We're deciding on if we block or not. Looks like we do decide to block. Cool Boy allows us to play the Omekamon. Omekamon potentially. Oh wait, no, that's if we lose the security. All right. Royal Knight's turn, or Alphamon under. Did we find Omnimon in our draws? Last Guardian, rip. 1, 2, 3. We just don't have Omnimon? That's nuts. Thank you, Digital Monster Deals, once again. And we're gonna grab the oh my god, what's it called? Lord Nightmon from that. Sorry, reboot. So Digivolves for 5, play cost 13, 13k DP. When Digivolving until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gains start of main phase. This Digimon attacks. So it has a taunt. Then this Digimon may attack. So you get to attack. They get to attack. When an attack target is changed, trash the opponent's top security card. This feels kind of basic. Am I crazy? I mean, reboot blocker is nice. So you get to immediately taunt and be your own blocker and reboot. So in theory, you can trash the security. You can attack and trash the security. But after that, you're just like this big guy. It proccing Magna X protection is so funny. Yeah, it's like those little things you think about, like it's not that good, right? Like, I don't think that's a crazy take. It's like Digivolving for come on, like, all right, just fundamentally Digivolving for 5. What? That's gotta be just bad. I'm looking at you, Magna Garurumon BT19 or 18. I'm looking at you, Emperor Greymon BT9 18. Like, Digivolving for your 6's Digivolving for 5 is just bad. They've never made that good. It doesn't have black box text though. Oh, I guess you can evo your 5. But I mean, the Wind Digivolving lets you attack too. So you have like pseudo blitz. You have blitz without having blitz. Which I don't know why they don't just add blitz, the keyword, more often. Black Warrior Great X for 5 was good back then, but I get your point. Yeah, Andres. Fair enough. I guess you're right. But I mean, Black Warrior Great X was a little different, right? Because you could go because it was an X Evo, right? So there were scenarios where you Digivolved cheaper. There's no alternate cost for this guy. This guy is just Digivolve 5, period. This is a board, by the way, from Royal Knights. I think we just may be in a situation where Royal Knights just has the lock set up where they're going to be able to keep playing Alphamons. They're going to be able to keep like Omekamon shenanigans happening and just kind of keeping them out of the game. If that's a sentence. What is this? Is that GX? That's GX, okay. Right? No, that's not GX. What is that? Jessmon X? Get that on the screen for everybody. I forgot that there was a Jessmon X in this set. Alliance. If a Jessmon or X antibodies in this Digivolve's Digivolution cards for the turn, one of your Digimon isn't affected by your opponent's effects. All right. Then one of your Digimon by your opponent. Wait, so this is for the turn, one of your Digimon isn't affected by its opponent's effects. Okay.
Then one of your Digimon may attack. All of your Digimon with Sistermon in their names or Royal Knights in trait gain piercing and can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. Okay, that's a little gross. I heard like the EX Gaio is meant to evo into this. Oh, Archer mode? Is that what you're talking about? The Archer mode EX Gaiomon? I guess that works. It's board like this that make Medieval and Death X BT19 too good not to tech in. I agree. Absolutely. To this day, I still think about putting Death X in every list, and I talk myself out of it. Alright, so it looks like Omeka gets deleted, gets put under, and then it's 2 checks. Yeah, 2 checks because of Alliance. 1, oh, Cool Boy. Cool Boy on play effect. Let's play an Omeka. Do we have Omeka? One of each, that way when you see them, you're not mad. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at most of the time too. That and Ruin mode, if you can fit a Ruin mode into some decks. We're going to tap the King Drasil, get the Omekamon out. Second check, that's the Omni. Jesus. That's the Omni we've been looking so hard for. So one's in trash, one was, or 2 are in trash now, I guess I should say. We're probably hitting time soon, unfortunately. Doesn't really trigger Magna X as it's forced to swing, but it can block. Are you saying you just like don't block? You choose not to block with this Gaiomon that I mean, you could potentially Digivolve into like a level 7 ace to immediately delete the Magnamon X, but it does trash the security, so you would end up gaining the, like, I guess the logic you're trying to go with is don't block, but then you lose the security anyway, and then it unsuspends, and you just kind of lose all sense of reality at that point. I guess you could ace first. It does give you a forced window to ace, which there's no black ace, and I think we just went to time. So that's unfortunate. Just Royal Knights things. But yeah, no, so round 3 should be, I imagine round 3 gets paired soon. So where are we at with that? Oh, let me double check. Yeah, that was definitely overtime. So we're just gonna wait for round 3 to get paired. And oh, that sucks. So we got 3 undefeateds. That leaves us with 3 undefeateds. And we had 16 people tonight. I still am impressed with 16 people. It's always nice. We have Michael Lafayette, Wiz, taking out Tessero. Impressive. Tessero being on the red purple Imperial. I'm not sure what Wiz. Oh, Wiz was the Magna X. I believe Wiz was the Magna X. And we haven't seen JJ Jonah Jameson yet. And they're table 1, so we're probably just gonna bully table 1 and see what happens. If Michael loses, the tournament's over on table 2 because he's the down pair. So I guess we'll see. Let me go to table 1. And I don't know. J. Jonah Jameson is just Ben from Digishon 37, so if I'm being a little rude, I'm being rude. God, I love the dinner table setup though. God, it's so good. This is round 3, by the way. See if I can get this all cleaned up for everybody. It's crazy how many not breaks I get anymore. I feel like I used to break a lot, and now I never get breaks. I got 2.5 cases coming tomorrow. I was thinking about doing an opening giveaway on YouTube. Yeah, you would just have to... It's probably hard to get noticed. That'd be the only thing. And I'm not really... My platform isn't really good at I don't even advertise myself. So my platform is... Like, the best thing I could recommend, potentially, is, like, you take that stream and you just go to a bunch of people's Discords and, like... honestly, Facebook streaming... I think a lot of people, when they're an unknown, probably have a good amount of success with Facebook streaming, just because I feel like the Facebook algorithm, because I assume you're connected to like the Digimon Facebook group or whatever. I think they do a solid job of like advertising that to people, like out and stuff. And from there, yeah, just going into people's Discords and being like, hey, I'm gonna stream. And like I would offer like I would offer to like advertise for you, but like I don't advertise like at all. Panda gets mad at me constantly about it. I barely have a Twitter. I don't have a Facebook. I hate Facebook. Oh my god. Oh, don't make me think about it. I miss MySpace, man. Learning HTML so I could have like a Boulevard of Broken Dreams on a soundtrack playing on my MySpace, dude. That was peak. I don't know. I don't think society has gotten past that level of success. You know what I mean? I think Digimon's good enough to hit the algorithm since it's not too saturated. I also agree with that. Like if I do think about like if I was a Pokemon content creator, I would probably not have a 10th of the success that I have. And I think that for most of us, if not all of us in the Digimon space. Smartphones ruined the internet. You might be right. Because like smartphones don't support things like Java and Flash for the most part, right? I could be wrong about that, but I feel like I'm right. And so then like a lot of websites had to adapt to that. And like so much died. So much cool. Like people like there was like a whole video out there explaining like how like websites were capable of so much. And now it feels like you can't even go through a menu without lagging. You know what I mean? Like oh man, like people from a creative standpoint, people were used to be able to do so much with websites, and now it's just all gone. Pretty much user interface changes to accommodate the smartphones ruined it. Yeah. Guile by itself doesn't mean much. Yeah, no, I think we're just, oh, is this, oh, so Ben is on Red Purple Imperial, and then we got Magnamon X, but it feels like the Magnamon X is just kind of cleaning house with all of these guys. Thinking about acing or threat, like just kind of like showing off that they can ace. We're gonna block. We're not gonna let them take security checks for free here. I'm gonna go into Shadramon. Ooh, that does give him the rookie. But I mean, chances are you kind of have to take the block there, because chances are they're gonna die in security anyway. And at that point, if they're gonna die in security anyway, you know what I mean? Like, you might as well just save yourself the security check. Okay, so we're gonna play discard 1, draw 2, and now it's Magnamon X's turn. We get a new Digibubble in the back. Let's see if anything happens. We're gonna swing security. Yeah, just get full aggro all the time. Unsuspend. Grab our immunity while we can. EX4 Gaio can Evo into the promo for free. Yeah. The Archer mode. Yeah, we've mentioned it. Archer mode can Digivolve into the Gaiamon for free. Man, those messages were super delayed on my way for the new Gaia. Oh, fair. Oh, that sucks. Probably got some stuff out of context. But yeah, the Archer mode does go into that Gaia for free, but like at that point, you gotta remember this is still a Digimon deck we have to build, and so you're not gonna have exactly Archer mode plus this promo Gaiamon every time. So like those games that you just lose, because you have to Evo for so much. It's kind of janky. I could be completely off base and completely wrong. Like, to be fair, Metal Greymon X trashes 1, so suddenly you're trashing 2. That's kind of gross. Like, I don't know. I was running on 15-second delay before, because internet I'm at isn't good. Still at a delay. No, that's unfortunate. Alright. Magnamon X. We just played. Oh, we didn't have a rookie? So what did we do? Oh, we swung into the Pimon. Okay. Digivolve. And then you battle. Wow. That sucks. No Vmon in the back though, so we do have a moment. Playing this red, yellow, purple Salamon in the list. Interesting. On play, we're gonna Digivolve. To Shadramon, play Wormmon, Digivolve. Oh, it's going. Shadramon, what is this one? This is the promo one, right? Oh, it doesn't matter. We're gonna end of turn DNA into Dino B, which I feel like we searched out. Yep, Dino B, Digivolve draw, grab Hyildra from trash. Where do we go from there? Do we still attack? I guess we're still not at end of turn, right? The Dino B attacks. We're going to block. Oh, this is the old Pyildramon, right? So, Analog Youth, kick back to Partition. Oh, we're not going to Partition. Oh, we're just gonna do Wormmon. Oh, because we need the 4s. Oh, loop music's a little loud. All right, I can turn it down a notch. How's that? Can't partition? Oh, battle. Oh, I'm so dumb. I keep forgetting that. Man. Yeah, due to battle deletion as opposed to effect base. Yeah, you're right. But doesn't matter because we're going back into Dino B. Draw. Yeah, draw. Okay, Dino B, draw. Now get another Pyildra out, or any free technically. Oh, here's the good Pyildra. gonna choose that Pillager to attack. Are we gonna attack? Oh, we're gonna attack security. Interesting. Davis hits the board, or Davis hits the board. On play worm, right? Or play. Oh, we don't have the Vmon. That sucks. Now we end of turn DNA. Oh, we don't have. I don't think we have end of turn DNA. Does this Shadramon do that? Oh my god. There's so many little effects on these. There's so many different one-ofs in this deck. Not one-ofs, but you get my point. So many different like stacking inheritables and wind digivolving effects. I guess we don't have DNA. But we don't have blocker either. Yeah, we don't have blocker either, so we could just attack secure. I guess Ace, we're afraid of. We can be afraid of Dragon Mode Ace. No, we did have end of turn DNA, so I guess we chose not to. Gonna unsuspend. Did find a Vmon for the back, so we could potentially like just start thinking about climbing. If we have it, we just pop boost and Paladin mode, right? Oh, just Vmon. Okay. All right. Magnamon. Gonna not pop boost. We're just gonna keep turn with this, or we're gonna pass turn with this. We're gonna strip the top two, and then de-digivolve. Oh wait, no, that's the security effect. We're gonna bounce something without sources. Interesting. Oh no, never mind. The Pylodramon is fine. So how does this go? Does Dino, do we let the attacks through or do we start blocking? Gonna block with the Magnamon. Partition, or not partition, armor, deciding if we armor purge? Oh, we rested the Magnamon. Oh, there's the Paladin mode. Man, if we saw the Paladin mode last turn, it would have been cooked. Do we just not have Dragon mode on Ben's side? Is that what we're missing? That must be what we're missing. We just don't have Dragon mode at all. I guess that's obvious at this point. On deletion, play V. Trash 1, draw 2. We did choose to give Magnamon X the effect. Or no, we don't have the effect on Magnamon. I mean, we are immune as Magnamon X, but I don't think we procced our effect after losing that security. Which might have been a mistake. Promo Shadramon, $70. Yeah, I could believe it. Shadramon 2, Digivolve for 2. I feel like if we're Magnamon X, we should have lost that security and gained the DP. That way we sit at like a comfy 19k. I don't think fighter mode gets over that, right? Not with like Pyildra already on board. Is there are scenarios where that fighter mode gets over 19 in terms of like needing to block it? Food for thought. Because Pyildra's already on board, so there's like we're not gaining the 2k. So we're gonna DNA here. Another Dino B, draw. Play. Oh, this Pyogen, never mind. So we do get the DP. This will attack. Wormmon to hand. We will block. Okay. Attack security. Pyldra. Alright. Magnamon X. Now, I guess it's just, I guess at this point I would have just assumed we've seen Dragon Mode, but we haven't. Oh my god. Oh my, what? We're gonna digivolve our own Vmon, or our own Magnamon, to strip. What? And then what? Bounce the Vmon? Right? Yeah. What in the world? All right, here's the DNA, which I'm a little surprised that I guess we wanted to bounce the Vmon really bad. All right, digivolve into, yeah, digivolve into Dragon Mode for free. His guy's immune. So now, I mean, Blitz doesn't matter here, right? But we will attack. And we just block, right? Yeah. Because we're not bigger than 19. Play Wormmon. Oh, we're just gonna full combo again? Dang. That's nuts. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy that from that board, from double blocking that like, oh my god, that. So for you guys that weren't following the screen there, because it's hard for me to even follow it. Basically, because we get to play the Wormmon, the Wormmon will trigger, digivolve into Shadramon, Shadramon will trigger, play, and then DNA, and then end of turn happens, we get to attack, we get to digivolve into, we get the end of turn DNA into Dragon Mode. Dragon Mode has Blitz, so when digivolving Blitz, and then, Jesus Christ. That's insane. We needed Paladin. We needed Paladin, and we never saw it. Paladin being at the top of security. I think Paladin's gonna have to start becoming a mainstay and everything, right? Yeah. Just because, like, you don't, like, if you Paladin earlier, you would have won that game, right? I'm just saying you didn't have it, right? Like, they didn't have it, obviously. I'm not trying to be weird. I'm just saying they obviously didn't have it, but if at any point, any of these attacks, Paladin hits, it's over. No, Scott, I think Magna X is well positioned to beat Red Purple Imperial. I think it was just unfortunate that they never saw Fighter or Paladin mode, like I said. I think one was in security, and ideally we played two, but is what it is. And it's not like our security wasn't like gas, right? No Vmon in raising as well. Oh yeah, there was no Vmon in raising at one turn. Did lose tempo. Correct. Yep. That was a big loss as well. Could have potentially established double Magnamon X, right? So 100% you're correct. All right, we chose to go first. And we're gonna play Vmon, trash 1, draw 2. Alright, we have the training. We're gonna promote Vmon. Did we promote? No, just Davis. Davis, play Vmon, search 3, grab. What? Oh, God. Oh, that was a. Wow. That was a search. Alright, that's what's that? Magnum. What is that? Magnumon X? A proxy for Magnumon X, I assume? Must be. And we're just gonna play another Wormmon. Search the top. You take one and then trash one, I believe. This is a pretty good, I think it's like always take Dino Beak, right? You really need Dino Beak in hand. Oh, but we're gonna take Wormmon instead, okay. Then Dino Beak to the bottom of the deck. Must mean we already have Dino Beak in hand, but seeing one go to the bottom regardless is pretty good. Especially since most of the time we're like scared out of our minds, right? We're gonna training. We're gonna Digivolve into Magnumon starter deck. That will bounce Wormmon. This Vmon will attack security. What are we thinking, buddy? Yeah, just attack security. We gotta get it going. 12k. Lose it. Digivolve for 4. Become immune. Good old classic. All right. Never mind. Analog Youth. Ooh. That's not the greatest hit, but at least we survive. Oh, hitting the Shadramon. The promo Shadramon is $70 for a reason, guys. $140 hitting the board there. Crazy. One in trash. Another in hand. I wish money was flying like that around me. That'd be sick. But Magnumon at a Magnumon X at a plus 4k. 3 because of the effect. 1 because of the Digibubble underneath. Sitting at a crisp 16k right now. But with 4 memory. If we just have it, man. Alright, start of main phase. Digivolve into Flame Dramon. Flame Dramon when Digivolving lets us get a... This is the one that lets us get something from trash, right? Play? I tend to forget. Oh, I thought it was from trash. I guess it's from hand. When Digivolving, activate one of the effects below. You may Digivolve one of your other Digimon into a level 4 purple card and free. Oh no, okay. You may DNA Digivolve this Digimon. Okay, never mind. I lied to you people. Vacation has been good, but watching this, I really can't wait to get back to locals next week. I'm happy for you. Vacations are good. Alright, so the Wormmon just trashed the fighter mode. Alright, Flame Dramon attacks. This doesn't have Armor Purge, so we can just block this. And it's probably best we do, just because we really do need to... Oh, but we have the green-purple Wormmon back in hand, right? No, I'm just gonna do Shadramon. Oh, this is the promo one, sorry. I keep confusing the promo and the base set one. Anyway, when Digivolving, you may play a Wormmon from your trash suspended. I'm gonna play the green one, Digivolve into Shadramon. Now, Shadramon gets the DNA of the 2, go into Dino B. Dino B gets to play the Pyildra that we sent to the trash much earlier. Yep. And then we can end of turn DNA. Pyildramon. Let's get Pyildramon on turn. Save image. Ooh, plus 14k though. Spoopy. Alright, so we actually just leave the turn there. Could threaten Dragon Mode Ace. But we're just gonna attack and find out. Ooh, Scramble. So Scramble has to resolve. We don't have a purple Digimon in trash to play. So unsuspend, check again. Huh. We chose to do that. X antibody? Oh, Digivolve into Omni? Digivolve for 4? Oh, wow! Okay, so yeah, do the... Oh, so what's happening here is Omnimon, Digivolve for 4, unsuspend, we're attacking. Now, because we were attacking, we're going to X antibody into the new Omnimon X. That we'll choose to save one Digimon of each, delete the rest, and then wow. And then we'll get to bottom deck one Digimon on their side. This Omnimon has the immunity from Magnamon X, correct? So this is still, remember, this is still an attacking attack. Wow, that's a sentence, an attacking attack. And then we still will have the end of turn to attack again, which means we pretty much have game unless we're able to spawn. No, even if we spawn a blocker, we don't have anything, because Pyldra has to trigger here, right? One of the two is getting deleted. So this is Pyldra's window to DNA due to its all turns effect. And then from there, the rest of Omnimon has to resolve, which will delete whatever Digimon comes up. And we're just going to scoop it up. We're not even trying to see what that last security is because we're unaffected. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That new Omnimon, I think that's... Oh, man. Has anyone done a price check on Hexblow? I just want to remind everybody about Hexblow. That's all. Just like, you know, Omnimon's pretty good. That's all I'm saying. Wait, so how does Omnimon win there? All right, so let me see if I can break it down a little better. So we are at 4 memory. We are Magnamon X. We are at 4 memory. We are immune because we've procced Magnamon X's effect now. We are immune to our opponent's effects. Digivolve into the BT4 or BT5 Blitz Omnimon with X antibody underneath. We put X antibody underneath, so the old one from BT9. We put X antibody underneath. We Digivolve into the BT5 Blitz Omnimon. So when Digivolving, unsuspend. We were at 4 memory. He Digivolves for 4, so go to 0. We attack with that Blitz Omnimon. That is immune to our opponent's effects. With X antibody, we Digivolve into the new Omnimon X from BT20. Omnimon X reads, choose one of your Digimon and one of your opponent's Digimon. Delete the rest. Right? That effect will be on the stack. Our opponent has a Pyldramon that says when one of our guys would be deleted or whatever, or touched, I guess. Go ahead and DNA into a dragon mode. So now Ben is stuck, right? Because they could potentially Digivolve into dragon mode, fighter mode, whatever. But they will not get to resolve any of their when Digivolvings or anything because because the last part of Omnimon X still has to resolve before any Wind Digivolvings happen. So what ends up happening is, oh, you didn't delete, let me DNA, you get bottom decked by Omni X. So we're still attacking, attack to the last security. We're big as hell at this point. We're big as hell at this point, and we're immune to our opponent's effects. So there's really nothing in security that could save us. After that, Omnimon X has an end of turn attack without suspending. Any Digimon can gain rush and attack without suspending. So check for game. So there you go. That's the best way I explain how the whole sequencing there. And there's nothing Ben could do there, because Digivolving into fighter mode or whatever wouldn't help, because we are again immune. So the only thing Ben could have potentially have done is somehow been immune ourselves with blocker, or somehow be able to establish on his opponent's turn a combo to digivolve into blocker, and a lot of red purple Imperial shenanigans are indeed your turn effects. Yes, the Omnimon becomes 2 attacks. It's like the overclock ability, correct. That's a good way to think about it. Or better yet, it's superior mode. A Restrodramon superior mode. Think of it like that. Alright. That being said, we got Salamon on board. We got Shadramon on board. We're going to pop the memory boost. We're going to go into BT9 Magna. This is the BT9 one, right? Or no, sorry, BT8. Which Magnamon is this art? I actually don't remember. I think it's the BT9 one though. Magnamon. No, is this BT13? Oh, it is. Oh, I didn't know that. I feel like I should have known that. We are attacking though. I think we did a check. Now we're deciding on what we do. Digivolve into Magnamon X, it looks like that's our plan. But this is a scary board. We already have, I think that's, what's that in trash right now? That's the old Pyodra. Vmon. Yeah, putting our opponent to 4 is pretty scary. And we have, again, the +4. 3 from Magnamon X's effect, 1 from our Digibubble effect. So we're sitting at, again, a crisp 16k. Not that Imperial can't cross 16k, but we're going to Digivolve for 2. Use up some of our memory. No rookie in the back just yet. We're going to DNA 2 of the Digimon. I mean, do we have a rookie to play instead? Because we just raw Digivolve. Alright, we're just going to Digivolve. It doesn't matter. We're going to choose to pass on both effects in... I guess it does matter that we could, like, say, Digivolve, DNA Digivolve by effect. We're going to play, like, the old Pyodramon. Not the one on screen right now. The Pyodramon will attack. We will block. Okay. Understood. That guy will be deleted, and then we get a Vmon out of that exchange. The Vmon will be on play. Trash a free, draw 2 cards. Let's get this Paildramon on board for you guys. Save image as test. There you guys go. Now we're deciding if we're attacking with Dino B. Yeah, I mean, we got to get the checks while we can, right? So now we're just scared of the Digivolve. Nope, it's just the V1. Still have 2 memory, and we do activate the unsuspense. So now we're sitting at an insane 19k DP. Oh my goodness. Where are we? We got 16 minutes in the round. Michael Lafayette did win his game at table 2, meaning we will be going into a 4th round, everybody. So stay tuned for, we are going to a 4th round. We'll just have to see what they're playing against. Magnamon X attacking into security. Okay, it's Analog Youth. Just quickly resolve our effects. Look at the top 3, trash the rest, or grab 1, trash the rest. What are we grabbing? Unsuspend. All right. What's the plan? Double blinding ray paladin? No. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, are we really gonna organize this right now? I don't think it matters, man. Don't make it. I guess I would like. All right, let's real talk. Like, what's the best way to bottom deck from Red Purple Imperial? It's literally just put all the green purple Wormons to the bottom, then the 4s, then the 5s. Memory options gotta go. It's a fair take. I don't hate that take. That's a Dino B. Attack one more time. Bottom deck the V. One more check. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Well, we saw Paladin mode that time. How about that? Jesus. Oh my god. Paladin's a good card. Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, we were talking at the top of the hour whether I felt like if the hype for red purple virus Imperial was, you know, warranted. Is the deck scary? Is the deck going to be a problem? And I was like, you know what? Probably tier 1, but we need to wait for players to adapt, knowing that this is a deck. Paladin's a really good card. I don't know, man. Honestly, Paladin might be enough to keep Red Purple Imperial in check for like the entire format. Honestly, I might have to pick copies of that card up. Ugh. Oh, that sounds awful. That sounds. Ugh, I don't want to do that. Oh man. Oh, that sounds. Oh, that hurts me. Oh, that doesn't. No, I don't want to think about that. Your memory options gotta go. Yeah. No. I don't know about gotta go, but like put to 1. I'll give you a crisp put to 1. Just like Hammer Spark. The fact that they were willing to put Hammer Spark to 1, I've said this 1,000 times, but it's the internet and it's YouTube. So what do we do best as YouTubers and content creators other than repeat ourselves endlessly and lose our minds and sanity, and hope and respect by repeating the same smorgasbord of stuff? That being said, we have a rare break. And since I love repeating stuff, let's sell out for a couple seconds. Every week, this is Eagle's Nest every Monday, every Wednesday, or every Monday, every Thursday, 7:30. Let me get the proper screen for that. Actually, now that I think about it, whatever. Oh, this is the wrong one. No. Hold on. I wasn't ready. I'm not. Oh God. Here we go. Every Monday, every Thursday, 7:30, 8 p.m. It's here at Eagle's Nest. Proxy is allowed. $5 or $10 entry. Win a box every time. Scaling pricing based on how many people want to show up. Expect a very exciting week next week. 2.5 will be released, so we expect a lot of people, man. We hit 40 people all the time. Today's a little light day. I assume because most people are trying to get their product this week into next week, so I wouldn't be surprised of all that stuff. That being said, I love being here. I love getting to do this stuff, but I'm not the only one that does this stuff, right? We got a list of webcam weekly locals out there. We have DMV Drakes, Doodoo Destin, DigiGalaxy, all filling up the week. Not only do these people do this stuff, but we got a special friend of mine. I don't know. That's probably a little extra. Let's not talk about that yet. We'll talk about this. Another special friend of mine, special friend of the channel. Webcam locals, Tamer Battle League. That's DigiGuard United. Varney and his team hosting every Wednesday, every Friday, 7 p.m. EST. Check them out tomorrow, man. I'm not here tomorrow. Check them out tomorrow. I'm going to locals tomorrow, honestly. That being said, no, I'm glad. If there's any other webcam locals out there that I don't know about, please let me know. Please let Eagle know, and then one of us eventually will find the willpower to do something about it. Honestly, like, you gotta remember, I'm still human, meaning I'm lazy. But the last thing to sell out is Gundam. It's coming out. People are doing events. Eagles has decided to start. This is the beginning, man. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, every Wednesday. Join the Discord
find out more. It's simple pricing, but we're trying to grow the community. We're trying to get things started. We're trying to get people to start hearing our names in the Gundam space, so people can play. People know they'll have some place to play, and have it already started allows us to have 20% locals day one of launch, man. So Eagle's Nest is the place to be. We do allow proxies, so you didn't get a beta kit, that's not an excuse. But however, I will say that Eagle is a little more strict on the proxies for Gundam. So for Digimon, we allow sticky notes and ripped up pieces of paper for proxies. It's not going to be the case for Gundam. Gundam is a little too new, so just doing sticky notes and stuff isn't going to cut it. At least do actual picture proxies of the cards. That's the minimum that Eagles is demanding for the tournament, which he should. That being said, it's very easy to print out proxies. Eggman's site, Eggman's deck builder, has a proxy button that he allows the public to use, and from there you can generate the PDFs from Eggman's deck builder, and you will be able to email those to your local. It's very easy. There's other places that do this too, but the one I advertise and know well is Staples or Office Depot. You just email the PDFs to Office Depot and Staples. You show up to the print me section, they give you a code, you type in your code, everything should be there, and you're printing. Next thing you know, you're printing out proxies for like $2 or $3. The only thing is you got to cut it yourself, but hey man, a little effort to get to play some Gundam early, I think that's worth it. Oh, it's a mouthful every time, man. I don't even know what I was talking about before. Oh dear. What was the topic? Chat? Help! Where am I? Memory options gotta go. Oh, yeah. So what I was saying was, when they hit Hammer Spark, it made it apparent to me that none of the memory options were going to be safe from the ban list going forward. And to the point where, like, honestly, they should just all be put to one. Just period. Just Jack Raid, Blinding Ray, Gravity Crush, they all kind of perform too well at this point. And I think, like, oh, but Ristu, Gravity Crush has a downside, not if you win that turn. Oh, Blinding Ray has a downside, not if you win that turn. Jack Ray takes so much setup. You really think it's that hard to get cards in trash? Or purple in 2025? Like, we draw and we get to trash for cards. Like, come on, like, come on, it's not difficult. Anyway, that being said, I hope you guys come out for Gundam. Hope you guys, looks like we're waiting on one table, but I hope you guys respect the sellout sesh that we just had. Whew, that always takes the wind out of me, you know? I will say, content creation has helped my public speaking ability. I know I say a lot, but it's hard, man. Like, when you're thinking on the fly, saying a lot is hard. Or not saying is hard. A little bit like they'll teach you in like speaking classes, like, oh, don't say be blah blah blah. But like, that's so much easier when you have like a speech, or just a speech or a pre-planned thing to say. When like things are a little topsy-turvy in the realm of content creation, you're gonna I don't care who you are. But man, the skills you get for doing the stupid things that you want to do, right? Like, I'm just happy to be here, man. Omnimon, wee. Yeah, French Omnimon won a game today. That was sick. That was so cool. And then we still had room for a paladin mode in that deck. We had room for, in that deck, we have room for X Antibody, Blinding Ray, French Omnimon, Blitz Omnimon, and Paladin mode? Whatever, I probably counted something twice. No, yeah. We have room for all of that, and Blue Memory Boost, and Davis's, and both versions of Davis. Jesus Christ, that deck was stacked. If you have a script that can be revised, you must become Tom Scott. You have a script that can be revised, you must be Tom Scott. What's the flag for Imperial? What's Imperial? Green, white, blue? Or blue, white, green? Is that Italy? That's close to Italy. I'll tell you that much, but I don't think it's exact. Let's see. Paladin. I don't know how to spell paladin. I got it. Oh, it's white, blue, green. I don't think any flag is white, blue, green like that. Italy has red in it, isn't it? I'm dumb. Oh my god. Risu doesn't know jack all about geography. Sorry. Yeah. Whenever that happens, like whenever like someone sucks at knowing something, they always blame the American school system, and like, nah, man, you just didn't try to learn. Like, I don't know, like learning, like in 2025, if there's something you want to know, you don't have an excuse. Like, you go to the library for free, look it up on the internet, man. I just don't know, and we're gonna blame me for that. White, green, blue flag. It's kind of Syria is the big one, but the problem is with Paladin mode, the white is first, and I don't think there's any flag that has white first. Yeah, no. I mean, there's kind of was it, what the hell is this? Servado, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna disrespect people like that. That's crazy. Italy is red, white, green. Oh, so there was green. It's just the white that it's just the red that I was tripping up on. No one take videos. Yeah, I still do one take videos. It just is infinitely easier on me to do one take videos, and we don't do like AI to like cut out all the deep space and stuff. I feel like maybe it's an excuse for me being lazy, but like I feel like part of my charm and my vibe at this point is definitely the chaotic nature of me just forgetting what I'm talking about, staring blankly into the abyss, and then catching up eventually. But that could just be an excuse that allows me to do what I do without extra work. Table 7's still going. Why? I guess there's still 3 minutes in the round, so they got plenty of time. Like, let's just send you guys over there. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Ooh, we got blue hybrid on the screen. Man, I should have joined. I should have been here. Dang it. Denying myself good blue hybrid content. That's a shame. All right, let's talk about the game in front of us. We just looks like we're blue hybrid. We just got the Gomamon effect. We're gonna play Pokemon, search top 5. I assume, I assume the Gomamon probably promoted. We strip out the level 6 so we can't partition. I'm counting 5, 5, 4. I assume there's not another level 6 in that. I mean, there's probably one more level 6 in that stack, but I assume there's not 2 level 6s, so we can't partition here. It definitely depends on the video. If you made an actual tutorial on Magnagurumon, I wouldn't want the ums and ah video, but that's just how I want tutorials. That's fair. You're right. That's fair. When you're doing something more like intentional, like a tutorial where you have to be very like careful, like you have to be pretty accurate with the way you're speaking and pretty fair. No, not accurate. That's not what I want to say. You have to be pretty like precise. I guess we'll say precise, because what you say has to come across correctly, and not misinterpreted. That's just game. Did we just watch Blue Hybrid win the game? How much security do they have? Oh, they do have 2 6s? How'd they manage 2 6s under this thing? 3 6s, because surely the Gomamon. That's crazy. Wow. Educational, thank you. Yeah, definitely educational, because like if you're trying to teach someone something, so you have to be very precise with the way you talk, and like everything has to come across, or like you're just not teaching anybody anything at that point. Deck profiles can be a little, probably fall in a neat in between, because it's not only is it your personal ideas on the deck, it's just kind of like your experience. So that can be a little more freeform, but you're still trying to like show somebody something. I don't know. But yeah, no, Blue Hybrid. God, I love Blue. Man, Blue Hybrid's so sick. I just wish that we had a real boss monster that didn't off itself. That'd be sick. That'd be so dope. Alright guys, that means the finals is coming up, because that is, got to sneak in and watch a win from Blue Hybrid. Well, we get to watch Wiz versus, dang it, what was his name? Michael. Wiz versus Michael in our finals. Oh, Monster Hunter World is coming out, right? Or did it already come out? Is anyone playing that? Is that why people aren't here tonight? Because everyone wants to play World? I didn't think of that. Funny. I don't care, personally. I'm not probably gonna play that game, but I know a lot of people want to. And like, you know, I'm not yucking people's yum. It's a good game series. Very popular. Alright, let me get the screens up. Put the screens up. We got round 3, or we got round 4 going. We got the finals button somewhere. There we go, right at the top. Bam, look at that, clean. No red, purple Imperial here. We're actually just gonna put up, what card are we gonna put out for the beginning of this? You know what? We're gonna put up the good old. What's his name? The good old leader of the French Revolution, if you know what I mean. The beheader of Marie Antoinette, if you will. And sometimes if we're feeling aggressive, sometimes we're Dutch. That's the best part about this Omnimon. We're representing 2 whole nations with this thing. Oh, it's tomorrow night for Wilds? Okay, not tonight. I don't have money for Wilds plus Digicards plus Xenoblade X in the end of March. There's a new Xenoblade coming out? I didn't know that. The only Xenoblade I played was the one for the Wii U. And that one was okay. I didn't get too far, but it was alright. Baguette. Fun baguette. All right. Running on a bit of fumes now, but that's okay. Remake of the Wii U one. Wilds has to be my sacrifice. Got it. Oh, Xenoblade X is the remake of the one I played. That's funny. All right, that's beyond amusing. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is one of my top 10 games. That's fair. There was an era in my life where I was really into some of those games, like Xenoblade, Star Ocean was really cool. I can't remember. Last Remnant? Not Last Remnant. Kingdom of Sacrifice? I don't remember. I don't remember all the random junk I played. But there was a time where I was really into like the randomest of random Tales, all the Tales of games. I guess kind of counts, but they're not space, so that's why my brain isn't going to them. Oh man, Michael getting really aggressive really quick. Jesus Christ, and we're drawing so many cards. I don't. With double training and a boost, Magnamon might be able to. Magnamon might be able to stem the bleeding, but we lost a lot here. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna clear security out. Yeah, you know what? HPD can be banned. I think HPD can go. That's just me though. Maybe that's crazy. Maybe that's a hot take. I think HPD can go. I don't see any good reason for it to stay. To be honest. And we go to our opponent goes to 3, but this is a lot of memory. Just like, here we go. Boost. Digivolve for 3. Strip 2 sources. Wow. It's like, it's literally going to be strip 2 sources off of... What sources do we strip? Yeah, those 2. And then bounce the Vmon. And then... Oh, you're going to bounce the Pyldra? I don't know about this. You guys agree with that? I don't agree with that. I feel like, I guess maybe bouncing the Vmon means they guarantee have a rookie and a searcher. Oh, you attacked. You attacked into a hand that probably drew it. And we're just gonna scoop it up. Oh, I guess we scooped it up because we didn't see Magnamon X. Right, so. Had we seen Magnamon X on time, probably would have done a lot of work, but nope. HBD is why green isn't allowed to be good by itself. 100%, man. I think we just need to just get rid of it. Let green go back to Digizorbing and Digibursting and all this stuff, but like let's just it's time for HBD to go. Along with calling. That was crazy. That was a crazy start from Michael. We might have a quick finals here. But again, like, honestly though, like, if we had just seen Magnamon X, we would have been cooking there. Like, absolutely cooking, right? Like we would have boost into training, Magnamon X, gain DP. Then we would have swung over the Pyldra, or no, it was because it's Vmon. Oh, right. We would have swung into the dragon mode, and then surely would have found a way to choke to 1, and then from there they don't have Davis Ken, so we're just living life. Vmon search 2. Ooh, that's a tough choice. Do we have a 4 in hand? Yep. No Paladin to the bottom. I guess Paladin doesn't really do much in this matchup, honestly. I guess like a well-timed Paladin, depending, could be pretty strong, but realistically, there's not a lot of Paladin mode can do. Can't stick around till the end. GG, take care. Got to go, take care. Have a good one, Green Hill, Mario. Thanks for coming out, as always. Alright, training into Magnamon. Gain DP, but nah. Oof. That sucks. It's almost worth not... Magnamon X for 5. We need a little bit more setup than that. Like, I wouldn't have promoted there. I would have tried to find a way to... I probably would have just tried to find a way to... Like, another training would have been good. Like, if you choke to 1 again, I think you're cooking. Right? Like, realistically speaking... Oof. Yeah, this is so much memory. I'm gonna play the Davis Ken and just call it a day there. There's no point in... Oh, we're gonna end of turn attack. Or end of turn DNA, gain 3 memory. Oh no, gain 2 memory. Oh, we're gonna just represent ace threat. Alright. Alright, we have a Vmon in the back. Blinding Ray? Oh, yikes. Oh, no ace. Unsuspend, okay. Attack 1 more time, draw 1 more card. It's just another XV. 2 of the memory gaining XVs in security, that's kind of crazy. play. That's a proxy paladin mode. Looks like. Yep. No stereo memory boost. So now if they attack. Ooh, got a scramble but doesn't hit anything. Still valuable. But now we could just we have double blinding ray again, by the way. I think our hand is blinding ray again. So there's a world where we go paladin again. I think they're all right. So Lafayette has Digivolve for 2. Okay. Into dragon mode. Okay. Dragon mode will what exactly? Are we gonna play the 2 bodies? That ooh, you know they have paladin. Do they have the memory to do it? Go to 3. They go to 5. Paladin is 6, isn't he? So they're 1 memory short. Oh wait, but they can. Oh, they have the scramble though. Blinding ray, gain the immunity. Pop boost. All right, we're gonna attack. What? What? Davis? Get another paladin? Wait, am I crazy? Could they not have... Chat, hear me out. As always, hear me out. Is there not a world... Is there not a world where we blinding ray, gain immunity, go to 3, pop boost, go to 5, and then scramble into paladin mode? Am I losing it? That would have kept turn, right? I need to do this math. I need to figure out this math immediately. All right. Follow my logic. It digivolves for 6, right? We're gonna pay 2 to reduce that by 3, so we still have to pay 3. So we're at 5. We're gonna pay 2 to reduce it by 3 to pay another 3. So that's 5. That goes to 0. That's paladin mode shenanigans. We had 3 bodies. I don't know, man. I think we goofed. He had 4 attacks too. That's what I'm saying. I think he goofed. Hidden potential. Oh no, not hidden potential. No. We're cooked. We're cooked, SpongeBob. We have 4 memory? Oh dear. Gonna swing and suspend. We have to block that. No? Oh, there is progenitor on the board. Okay, never mind. We can't just block that. My mistake. Was this not the turn? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe he didn't have scramble. Maybe there's a paladin in trash that we can steal turn with? Not with 4 memory. We're gonna reset his trash. We're gonna put all the Stingmons and that's so amazing. That's so funny. I love this. Is that overflow 5? No, 4. This would be overflow 4 because it's a level 6 and we block it? No, we blocked, it died. So now... So now, after the block, we go into fighter because of progenitor. And now we don't end of attack on suspend, maybe because we don't have sources? Oh, it's a oh boy. That's a paladin mode. Dang, so if we just let that check through, we potentially like Pimon go. And yeah, ah man. He totally threw, right? Am I crazy? Paladin had it. The guy had it. Maybe he didn't have scramble in hand? Am I crazy? I feel like he had scramble in hand. I could be misremembering, but dang, Michael taking that with Imperial one more time. Just a goof. Yeah. We live and we learn. It's just sad to see it at the final, the pinnacle hour, you know. Tough stuff to watch. That's unfortunate. No, they both played really well up until that paladin mode play that I guess they didn't see, but that's life. That being said, look forward to Sunday. Eagle's Nest is doing a case tournament Sunday. We don't really have good advertisement for it, but try to come out, sign up. Links in the description for everything and anything are below, so come check it out. Come check. We'll stream Sunday. We'll stream a fun little case tournament. Hopefully it gets enough traction. I would love to do more of those. It's one of those things where it's like, if you show up, gives us reason to do more, right? And who doesn't want more content? But that being said, I sold out earlier, but I'm kind of running out of energy, honestly. So I'm just gonna go through the slides real quick. You guys know it's Eagle's Nest every Monday, Thursday, 7:30, 8 p.m. Respectively. Come join us every week. I'm Reese the Squirrel. Eagles is always with me. Sometimes I have a special guest. Trying to get back to that. It's hard to keep doing it. It's annoying. It's not. I guess it's not. Annoying's not the right word, but either way, if you guys are getting into Gundam, remember Eagle's Nest is also trying to start a weekly Gundam local. Again, links for everything in the description below. So come check it out. DigiGuard United webcam locals every Wednesday, every Friday. If you want more content, check them out. I guess it kind of sucks that they do Wednesday for Digimon, and then we do Gundam Wednesday as well. So I'm like technically advertising the competition for Wednesday, but I friendship is above caring about that. And then here's the weekly schedule that we've cocked up together for you guys. DigiGalaxy tomorrow, DMV Drakes Tuesday, Doo Destin Wednesday. I think most of these people struggle to do every week, or they're trying to start up again, or they want to and they just don't have the time. Life's hard, man, but this is what we're trying to do for people. We're trying to give awareness. So anyway, that was Eagle's Nest. Michael Lafayette takes it with Imperial Jmon due to a slight misplay, to be fair, but good night, everybody. It's a fun time. It's always a fun ride. See you guys Sunday for that case tournament that I was talking about here at Eagle's Nest. And yeah, good night, guys. Thank you Digimonster Deals for the 10 gifted again, or 5 gifted. It was something. Yeah, 5 gifted. Thank you always. All the funds, if you want to become a channel member, it's $2. The funds go to making sure that I can keep doing this. So, yeah. No. Good night, guys.